Good day, everyone. I'm Mrs.Brammu, Assistant Professor at SNS College of Nursing, and my area of specialty is medical surgical nursing. Ever since I stepped into the world of nursing, a simple thought which always comes into my brain is that learning never stops. In such word, whether it is in the caring of patient or whether it is in shaping young minds among students, learning is futuristic and it's a growth as well as it's a two-way process where the student and the teacher communicates as well as changing and sharing of ideas. So according to me, let's see my journey on the SNS Roadmap. Come with me. It's a passion. When I see daily the students stepping into the classroom with curiosity and stepping out with confidence, this transformation made me more encourageous and put into the SNS family. Well, it's not just a strategy, it's a journey that every student, teacher, and learner can relate to. And I'm so excited to walk you through that journey.
The first stage is foundation. Foundation is where it all begins. Every big dream begins in a small place, sometimes even in confusion. That's why we call the choirs and challenge stage in SNS Roadmap. It's that moment when we face problems and start asking questions why, how, when, and how it can come. It's uncomfortable at first, but that's where creativity is born. Then we move on into the common man and business.
Then we move on to the common man and business. So here it is where we start understanding the real people, their lives and challenges. So it is the best ideas are always coming from empathy. This is where design thinking plays a major role. This vital role helps the student to look beyond the surface and to create solutions and to design those problem solutions that touch people's lives. This stage is our foundation where challenges turns into ideas and ideas turns into purpose. The second one is framework and culture, which is building the core. At SNS family, here the foundation is laid strong and we build up the structure. This stage is all about framework and culture. Here we follow the 3P culture: purpose, process and people. Where purpose gives us meaning and process gives us direction and people it's all bringing life together. So let us see the next stage. So next I would like to share our SNS DT engine, which is nothing but the design thinking engine that drives education of the student and the learner by using the five pillars, which helps to build the overall growth among the student, both physical mentally. So here comes the first pillar, which is the CLT. CLT is nothing but the Center for Learning and Teaching. So here we have a design thinking based academic learning where the student and the learner is able to focus on the curriculum which covers some of the MOOC and NPTEL courses, mentor systems, Bloom's taxonomy, choice based credit system and design thinking curriculum where student is also getting benefited by using the online learning platforms in their respective specializations such as nursing, as well as the students are able to have student centered learning, and here the student is being the student centered during the curriculum activity. And here also we update the syllabus and the emerging areas wherever and whenever necessary. Moreover, the student is getting benefited by learning under experiential learning. The next second pillar of our SNS DT roadmap is that it is SCD. Here it's nothing but the skill and career development. So here the student is able to build his lifestyle through various club activities. So in this they are able to mend themselves in social, emotional and cognitive skills. So the common SCD development, which enriches is that we have many club activities. He can improve life skills as well as we also recognize the best all-rounder performer as well as best outgoing students award for these. The students should enable themselves, and here also the student is able to participate in various competitions, contests, and of course in hackathons and many more. So here we also have a business skill development where he can become an entrepreneur and more and more. And the third five pillar activity is that we have the CFC. So in this, the learner is able to handle certain design thinking boot camps in some of the schools and previous alumni schools. And moreover, the we professors also engage ourselves in the DT boot camp. We go into certain schools and we have the interaction session, and we also teach them the design thinking curriculum and how it can be enabled and enhanced and how learning can be more effective. And moreover, in CFC, we have the 7 plus 7 innovation areas, which I'll be discussing later. And we have open innovative challenges as well as for us, we, the lecturers and the professors, are enabled to do many more, such as getting some patents and publications. So, in patents as well, I myself have approached in this year for three patents, which is the design patent and the product patent. And in journals, we are keeping ready on two more publications, such as in Scopus, which is a well cited journal. And of course, here the student is able to have consultation with angel investors, and they are enabling themselves in the creativity, and they can enhance their skills in creativity, and they get hands-on training experience to solve the key industrial problems through latest technologies. And the fourth important principle in our DT curriculum is that we have the IIPC, which is industry, and we call it as Institute Partnership Set. So, in this, we get exposed to many of the famous CEO talks, and the students are also getting enrolled in many of the industrial projects. And of course, we are getting many of the well renowned industries, especially health industry, healthcare industry, and in that we also develop MOUs, and we have good partnerships in many of the famous healthcare industry. And of course, the students are exposed to many of the field trips and industrial visit, where they get more and more new technologies being exposed, and they are able to update their knowledge. And the last, which not the least in our five principle, is that the SRI, so which is standing for Social Responsibility Initiative. So here it's nothing but going back to the society through social sciences, as we all would have come across how we are going to extend our helping hands. So in nursing already we empathize the patient during care. The same thing here also, we are going to have good outreach activities and emotion, like like extensional activities. And we also have the Santa 365 based on this, and you have the YRC and RRC put together, and as well as Swachh Bharat scheme in the social responsibility initiative. So this is a special design that places the education, and it provides a unique lifestyle for the learner and as well as for the teacher to promote more and more responsibility. So I think you're all clear with my five pillar activity. And in my five pillar activity in CLT, we all go in for the OKR goals. Here we have a lecture series of three videos where we are going to give the student more efficient and live examples through lecture series in our YouTube. And as well, we also do the training, that is, we have a design thinking based activity video, as well as we have a case study based scenario, which makes the students more and more efficient and it also provides and expands the knowledge of ideation and thought and creativity skills among the learners. Innovation is the third stage. So here we spread our wings. Now comes the exciting part, growth and innovation. Here creativity meets courage. We follow the innovation 7 plus 1 model where innovation becomes part of everything we do. Not just a subject, it's a spirit. So let us all join the spirit at SNS Family.
Then comes Gen AI enablement. The future belongs to those who understand and use technology wisely. At SNS Family, AI isn't just a tool, it's a partner that helps us and the students think smarter and work better. Through certified talent, every student is prepared for the real world. They don't just learn, they earn recognition that opens doors to opportunities. This stage is where imagination takes flight. The fourth stage is excellence and creation, reaching the peak. After growth becomes greatness, and you can see the stage of excellence and creation happens. Yeah, everything we build so far comes together. We set smart OKR goals, which is clear, measurable, and achievable targets for both students as well as for lecturers and teachers. That makes us and keep focus towards learning, growth, and innovation. Yes, now comes the 1000 AI startups in our Vision SNS family. So this is not just about numbers. It's about nurturing 1,000 minds that can build a brighter future. And this growth mindset, we remind ourselves that success isn't a finish line. It's a well, a guiding statement says it beautifully. With design thinking, providing the logical approach, and AI enabling scale, the 1000 startup mission is not just a dream, it is achievable. What this is what it makes SNS different. We don't just teach innovation, we live it. So, yes, it is our journey from chaos to creation, from ideas to impact. A journey that transforms not just the system, but also our souls. As an educator, I feel so proud to be the part of this SNS movement. And as a nurse, I see this SNS roadmap as a reminder that care, create, the curiosity, and changes the world. So yes, let's make this excellence by joining hands together as well as by going through steps step by step and by heart. So I'm really proud and I'm happy to join the SNS family and welcome you all to the SNS Roadmap for the updation as well. So thank you so much for your patient listening. So much for joining my journey. Yet, it's not a full stop, it's a comma. We'll see.